Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. For some reason my camera is very shaky today. I can't really do much about it. It's the actual phone, but I will have to clearly get a new phone. Needs must. You're in for a bit of a treat. Even though the camera is shaky, it might be a bit of an audio one today. So let's get into it. There was a gentleman who I've been dealing with for several years. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Sorry guys. Been dealing with him for several years. He sold me some gold a couple of months back and he wanted to sell some silver, and I said to him I don't have the allocation for it. I found a small allocation for this quarter that I could buy from him, and he ended up saying, oh, I got 450 ounces, 350-ish came through the door, which is fine. I think he just had too many late nights and miscounted. Let's get into it. So we've got some 2020 Smiley elephants. For those of you that don't know, these are actually made in Germany and they milk spot probably worse than any other coin, including and or maples, which is a shame because they're actually a really nice design. The earlier elephants go for big money. It's a classic example of a series that went from collector's coin to mainstream bullion coin. There was 4 tubes of Brits, but they're kind of ad hoc tubes. So there's 2 tubes of 25, and then there's a tube of 20, and then I think there's like 15 in here. I would need to double check. Now that's the kind of quick and easy things to get through. There's a lot of things you might have seen on my channel before because this gentleman has been buying from me in the past. So let's go through the bars first. Some of these you have seen, some of these you won't have seen. I already know I'm going to get a text message from a gentleman about this. This is a shipwreck silver 10-ounce bar. Comes from Convoy 64. SS Gear Sopper. So these are relatively rare. Okay, mintage 4,700. Basically they were taken from silver that was on the ocean floor and they were turned into these really cool bars. Make no mistake about it, this is a 10-ounce, but this is a 500 plus bar. These have massive fanfare. They don't come up often. When they do come up, they get snapped up. I think one was sold for $540 the other day. Gentleman put a couple of them up. I think there's 2 years. One of them's rarer than the other. I think this is the less rare one, but the other one is like 500 or something really small. So that's coming. This was originally mine, and this originally belonged to Mr. Atkinson, believe it or not. I'm pretty sure it did. I bought a couple from him many moons ago. There was a 10-ounce Pamp, nice cornucopia. I don't believe this has been opened. I do like these style of bars. I was offered a 1-ounce gold for spot earlier. I declined because I'm officially what the bank would call broke after paying for this order. I bought a very rudimental 1 kilo silver bar from Silverstan. Or it originally came from Silverstan. For those of you who don't know the brand, I actually know the gentleman who made this. Personally, I wouldn't have sold something like this. I don't think it's commercially good enough. However, I believe this was at the beginning. I know that Silverstan, or Bob who runs Silverstan, I know he has gone through several periods of transition in terms of what he sells. I think he got into pouring and then realised it wasn't for him. I actually really like Bob. I'll get on along with Bob, and he was one of the founding members of the group that I set up. A lot of time for him, but no, I wouldn't have personally sold this. I've got an Numismatic. Oh, by the way, I probably won't make any money on this. I've got an Numismatic kilo. Don't really know much about Numismatic as a brand. Well, it's assayed, I guess. Does that add value? Maybe, maybe not. This one will do okay. So this is a 1 kilo Geiger. This has a lot of fanfare. People just like this brand. It certainly is a fan favorite. I probably will make a little bit, but you need to realize with kilos, if you're paying a flat rate, you're going to struggle across the board because you typically should pay less for kilos. I've got a 10-ounce Brit bar. It's a shame about the crack. This is tarnishing. Seen this a lot. Nice bar. This is probably one of the best bars that they've ever made. Now this will do, let's go down to the 5 ounces. There's a fair amount of them. I've got a tombstone. Haven't had many of these in the past. These are very premium. I wouldn't be shocked if this is a 150 to 180 bar. I wouldn't be shocked if it goes for 180, but it depends if the buyer is there and if someone wants to pay for it. Comes in a nice little drawstring bag. There was a pour. I don't know who this is from. Oh, that's a Monarch Precious Metals, actually. Don't really know much about Monarch. Silvertown. I believe that's Silvertown. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a bar aficionado. Atmex. People tend to like these bars. I'm not really the biggest fan of silver bars myself. Firma coins. This is a 4-ounce silver note. This is different. It's apparently worth 20 trillion. Is that the level of debt they had when they minted it? This is okay. Will this sell? I think there'd be a buyer. I'd probably slap 100 to 110 on this. I think it would go for that. I think it's kind of quirky. It's very rudimental in design, but I think it's kind of nice. The idea is a decent idea. Let's go into the 100 grammers. Ollie silver bar. Again, I know Ollie. Me and Ollie go back a few years. His skill set has definitely improved over the years. Ripple effect. That was very popular when the groups were very rudimental. There's a couple of Scotties. There's Numismatic. I prefer the Numismatic myself. And again, there's a Geiger. Geiger will do well. There's a load of 1-ounce bars. Northwest, OPM. I had that in gold. Scotty. Don't really know this one. Just a bit of generic. There is a Silver Bugs in Space. Brilliant effect. Has tarnished, which is a shame. The effect on the moon is brilliant. Another Scotty. I do need to check these out. I've already paid the gentleman, but in all honesty, I'm not really that worried with him. There's that Atmex. Sheet of these. Generics. Seen these before, the Morgans, Scotty, Scotty, Scotty. Now the next ones I actually really like. Huge fan of the next ones. Haven't had these before. Trident silver. Look at that design. Wow, that smacks you in the face, doesn't it? Only a couple of these. Oh, the back's even better. Look at that. Nautical theme bar. Fantastic. Can't go wrong. Right, let's go into the coins. Start with a 10-ounce. Now these definitely come from me. Oh, there's one more bar actually. I love this. I've never seen this before. I wouldn't be shocked if this hits around the 30 mark, but equally it could go for next to nothing. Nice bar. Coins. 10-ounce dog. I sold this to him. There's a 5-ounce dog. I sold this one as well. And there is a 5-ounce Gibraltar coin, which I'm pretty sure I sold. I remember having this coin. I don't think I could ever forget this coin. It came in a pair. The other one had loads of money on it. There's loads of 2 ounces. So some Queen's Piece, Dragon, Griffin, Lion of England. They look okay. So in terms of... these will go for good money. These will go for very good money actually. Some 2-ounce Scotty stackers. These will go for good money. I wouldn't be shocked if these are £27.50, £30 an ounce. These do okay. 2-ounce Tukala, VG Turtle. Had these in 1 and 2 ounce. I am a fan of this coin. Don't see them much these days since Brexit. Pirate coins. He had a set of the Pirates. These may even be the best independent 2-ounce round to ever come out. No pray, no pay. Absolutely fantastic series. So this is the plank. It's got the Kraken. This is probably my favourite of all time. Look at that. Wow. I don't know where the pricing is on these. I think this was Buried Treasure. Pirate. Siren. Whale. Moby Dick, maybe? I'm not sure. Look at that. Beautiful series. I actually think there is no series better than that one in terms of the 2 ounces from independent mints. I think they're brilliant. There is some Intaglio mint, 2 ounces. I'm pretty sure these would have come from Silverstan, believe it or not, because he does a load of pre-orders. I'm pretty sure they would have come from him. I think these are great. There was a 1/2 ounce Rooster, which probably came from me. I remember selling a few of these. So these would have been 2016. You need to realise, so these coins here, these would have been very early on in my career that I sold. I used to do the pre-orders. Basically, I was charging for logistics more than anything. It was a lot easier for me to kind of order for the group and just add on a couple of quid to sort it out. And that's kind of how I got involved in the discount postage, because I could increase my profits that way. And last but not least, there is some 10th ounce Tooth Fairy coins. Monarch Precious Metals. Aren't these quaint, cute little things? I don't even know what these are worth. I wouldn't be shocked if they're worth 5-6 quid a coin. I don't know. I need to check. Some nice bits in today. Again, I can only apologise about the camera. I will need to get a new phone. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Take care, guys. Bye.